Well, plenty of heat to talk about, not much in the way of rain. We did see some cloudiness kind of spill out of Kansas. That was some leftover storm clouds. That was nice to see because it helped to hamper the highs just a little bit. Afternoon highs were in the low 90s over southwest Missouri. Off to the east, we find storms passing right down the Mississippi River into southeast Missouri. There has been a severe thunderstorm watch in effect for areas from Dent County east. I've been watching as these storms pass by a boundary right there, pushing off to the southwest toward Lake Springs and Salem, wondering if it might spark some shower or thunderstorm activity. It looks like it did not, and it likely won't. So I think we may go into the evening hours with dry conditions. Off to the east, we find more severe weather across Illinois into Indiana. That's a tornado warning, a confirmed tornado there in southwestern Indiana as more severe weather impacting those areas. This has been a stormy corridor of weather. You often get that with this kind of pattern. There's plenty of heat in the pattern thanks to this summer ridge, but the summer ridge stifles any storm chances, at least until you get to the edge of that summer ridge. And that's where we find storms, at least clusters of storms, kind of spilling around the ridge and then off to the southeast across the Tennessee Valley. Now, up till this point, the edge of that ridge has been close enough to our area for a low risk for some of this activity to get into our northern counties and our eastern counties. It looks like this summer ridge is going to flex a little bit on Wednesday, and it is going to build across the area as a little dip in the jet stream moves into the upper Midwest. So I don't think we're going to have any threat of storms in our area during the day on Wednesday, and I don't think we're going to have the benefit of the cloudiness that we had today. So with the brighter conditions, the dry conditions, I think tomorrow is going to be a little hotter by a few degrees than what we experienced this afternoon. Excessive heat warnings remain in effect for areas north of I-44 through Wednesday. Heat advisories remaining for areas along and south of I-44. And then on Thursday, all of the area under a heat advisory. It's that combination of heat with highs in the mid to possibly upper 90s and high humidity that's driving heat index values up over 105 degrees. Overnight tonight, down to about 76 for the low. Here's a look at the temperatures and heat indices throughout the day on Wednesday. It's bad early on. 77 at 7 a.m. with a heat index of 81, climbing to around 105 during the afternoon as temperatures climb into the mid-90s, not only in Springfield but across the area. Winds will be breezy again out of the southwest. Now tomorrow night, it looks like storms may try to graze our northern counties, areas closer to central Missouri, slipping southeast across maybe Rolla and Fort Leonard Wood and Eminence. The rest of the area looks dry, 76 for the low. The leftovers of that activity will likely lead to a bit more cloud cover over southern Missouri on Thursday, and maybe even a chance for a spotty shower or thunderstorm. And I think we're going to keep that risk going into the overnight hours Thursday night as a cold front drops south across the area. That cold front will clear the area by Friday. The impact, it'll be slight, but we are going to knock out some of this humidity, and we're going to trim back the heat just a little bit. Highs in the low 90s Friday through the upcoming weekend. With less humidity, temperatures at night will get back into the upper 60s to around 70 degrees, so that'll feel a little bit more comfortable. But I do expect the heat to build again next week, back into the mid-90s by Tuesday.
Yeah, sometimes you just have to tell it to us straight. Jamie said, it's going to be bad early on. And that's what we needed to know going into tomorrow and Thursday. We're
looking at an extended stretch of 90-degree plus highs. Looking longer range, maybe toward the end of next week, we may see a more substantial cool down. Fingers crossed.
Definitely. Thank you, Jamie. It's certainly going to be a very busy